Okay. You got a gun?
I'm open carrying today, yes.
Okay. Well, I was just here because somebody called you guys in suspicious.
Okay, I'm just walking around exercising my First and Second Amendment rights.
Yeah, man. What's your name, man?
I don't answer questions. Could you please identify yourself again, please?
Officer Bargener.
Badge number, please.
6973.
Thank you.
That's... Somebody thought you guys were suspicious, so none major. Okay.
Nothing major at all. I have no ill will, no bad intentions towards anybody.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, what's your name, man?
I don't answer questions. You can call me Good Citizen.
Good citizen? Okay. You live here?
I don't answer questions.
Why is that?
So I'm not legally obliged to answer any questions.
I'm just asking, man.
I would prefer to remain silent.
Okay. All right.
Am I being detained?
You're not.
Okay. This is a consensual conversation.
What was that?
This is a consensual conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow you to proceed.
What was that?
I will allow you to proceed.
I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to get your name, man. I like to know who I'm talking to.
You can call me Sir, Good Citizen, Boss Man, whatever applies.
Okay. Well, I know I share my information with you, so what's your information, man?
You're legally obliged to provide information because you're a public servant on duty.
Everybody knows me, man, so I like to know who I'm talking to.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So, what's your name, man? If I may ask.
Well, you've asked and I've answered.
I got a call saying there was 2 suspicious males in all black, so...
Is suspicion a felony or a misdemeanor?
Although suspicious activity in and of itself does not constitute an arrestable offense, the Terry versus Ohio case established that suspicious activity can warrant an investigation by police. One of the most important aspects of suspicion is the context by which it is considered reasonable or unreasonable, and the Supreme Court has acknowledged that the concept of reasonable suspicion is not readily reduced to a neat set of legal rules. Instead, it requires an evaluation of the totality of the circumstances surrounding particularized interactions. The Supreme Court characterized reasonable suspicion as the sort of common sense conclusion about human behavior upon which practical people are entitled to rely, thus rendering it inherently subjective. The reasonableness of an officer's suspicions are generally considered on a case-by-case basis, because the context of that suspicion plays such a dire role in determining its legality. Officer Barganier did the right thing by initiating a consensual conversation with Mr. Civilian, rather than assuming criminal activity was involved and detaining Mr. Civilian.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
My name?
And badge number, please.
It's 5'2".
Thank you.
So, yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was called in the area, all right?
Yes, sir.
So, I don't know you. You now know me. I said my last name, badge number.
Well, I don't know. I know you as an officer of the law right now, so...
And I just like to know who I'm talking to, man. That's all.
Yes, sir. Have I committed a crime today?
Right now, it's an investigation right now, man.
Okay.
Okay?
What's your name, buddy?
You can call me Good Citizen, Sir, or Boss Man.
No, I won't call you either of those. You realize you have to identify yourself to a police officer?
Have I committed a crime today?
You have to identify yourself to a police officer.
Have I committed a crime? I'm not required.
For identification, yeah, you are committing a crime.
Ohio Revised Code 2921.29 clearly states that officers must reasonably suspect that an individual is committing, has committed, or is about to commit a criminal offense in order to demand identification. Citizens are protected from unreasonable intrusions into their personal privacy under the language of the Fourth Amendment. And what this officer is suggesting is contrary to the basic principles of both the Fourth Amendment and the concept of freedom as a whole.
Under what suspicion? What's your RAS?
We were called out for a suspicious call. That's what.
Right, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
You have to identify yourself with me on these calls, okay?
I'm not required to identify myself unless I've committed a crime.
Identify yourself. You are required by law if we ask you to identify yourself.
I just got a call that there was 2 males wearing all black. There was no firearm in the description. I was just 2 males all black with a camera. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I happen to see you 2.
Which part of that is suspicious or illegal?
How are we to know that you don't have a felony and you're carrying a weapon? If you don't identify yourself, how are we to know that you're not committing a crime?
Once again, this officer displays a fundamental misunderstanding of how the legal process operates.
What reasonable suspicion do you believe that I am committing a crime right now?
He told you right now what we're out here for, okay?
Right.
We are called for suspicion.
Second Amendment.
We are legally mandated to find out what the suspicious activity is. Okay?
Yes.
So that's what we're out here doing.
Yes.
Now, you hindering an investigation, failing to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer,
Well, if I haven't committed a crime,
to comply with our investigation.
At some point during the encounter, Officer Barganier radioed for a supervisor, and the unmarked SUV pulling onto the scene is the supervisory officer on duty.
Were you on the sidewalk?
yes, sir.
Did you try to go into buildings?
No, sir.
Were you just walking?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you didn't yell at anybody? Nothing
I
like
didn't
that?
say anything to anybody.
Okay. Who called this in? No clue? Okay.
I was just dispatched.
Where was he at when you approached?
They were right here.
Okay. You sent another guy?
Yeah. He locked the door. I believe this is a duplex or apartment.
Our job here's done.
Yes, sir.
So,
Thank you. Could I have your name and badge number, please?
yeah, Officer Vance, 7-5.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Further.